Hello everyone in the wonderful world of everyone. Make sure my mic is recording. And we're good. Hello everyone. Sorry for the slight lag. FPS lag. Alright, there we go. So today I have a professional recording of a GSL match. And we have LiquidTaeJa versus MaruPrime. And we have our bottom left red Terran here, LiquidTaeJa, and we have our FPS lag. Go away. Okay, LiquidTaeJa down here in the bottom, and we have Mr. MaruPrime up here at the top. And pretty basic opening. I have not seen much of these players before, and this is my first time watching this match, so I feel this is going to be very interesting. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this APM, and oh my goodness, 200 APN for MaruPrime. They seem to be on key with their minerals right now. But yeah. So everything traditional, and TaeJa just not even caring about the wall, just throwing on that SCV in the very back of the base. All these SCVs like, I don't care, I'm just mining. Fast gas going up for MaruPrime here at 13, which is pretty usual. Nothing out of the ordinary. However, it is before the barracks, so you need to be careful about that. Lag, I hate you. Alright. Give me a sec. Alright, we are back. Sorry for low quality on this, but it is what it is. You're gonna be able to watch a much smoother game like this. Anyhow, we are and TaeJa taking his expansion right now, just not even caring whatsoever. Now 15-16 here, still very close. However, TaeJa does not have any gas. Went for that fast expansion, which it's gonna. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be interesting what Maru's gonna build here. Okay. And the expansion is in 2 barracks, instantly thrown down for TaeJa. Still no gas though. Very interesting. We're just gonna see where we go with this, and TaeJa getting a little bit harassed in there. And then the Marine comes out. It's going to be. I'm taking my charger. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, second gas thrown down here for Maru. Sorry about that, everyone. Second gas thrown down there for Maru, and TaeJa does take the lead. However, he does not have any defensive units yet, as his barracks just finished a second ago. So, wonder where this is going. Oh, and Starport on the tech lab. Oh my, I'm sensing a fast Banshee, possibly here. Getting out some Hellions, possibly for the harass. This is gonna be interesting. 1 base Terran and 2 base Terran. Can TaeJa defend against this? This is the question. And oh my gosh, would you look at that? That little SCV survived his journey back home from inside the enemy base. And the Hellion going... He only has 3 Marines out right now. Hellion coming in to try and get some harass here. Is it going to work? Bunker not up yet, but still 3 Marines. It's not going to be very... Oh, getting some poke in there with the Hellion. Oh, spreading out those Marines. Trying to get that flame away. Oh, is he going to get it out? Oh! And the Hellion escapes with 12 HP. Marines took quite a lot of damage from that. I'm not sure whose side that turned on him, but now the bunker is up and no more people can get inside this expansion unless they send a giant army. So now Maru's just like, you know what, I'm gonna take my expansion. However, he is getting that first Banshee out, and that is going to not make TaeJa very happy. However, he does have Marines, and he does have one scan at one base, but is he gonna use a mule in a second? That is what the question is. Hopefully not. However, TaeJa down here, not paying much attention to him, 3 barracks, only 1 with Tech Lab, and he's researching combat shield before Stimpack. So very interesting. Finally factory thrown up there. Finally got the double gas here. Good saturation. However, he is building the missile turret, which means Banshees are gonna be nothing. That Hellion just sitting out here. If he just, was to snipe it with those Marines. Very closely. Second base up and running. Missile turret on the second base too. Oh my. And what is this? A third command center thrown out for Maru. This game, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a macro game, very heavily, from what I'm predicting. But he has oh, there is that Banshee. Is he gonna get the harass? He takes out a few SCVs. Oh, he's gonna snipe that reactor coming up on that. Oh, is he gonna cancel it? Is he gonna get it? No. No, he's not gonna get it. Marines are gonna pick him off. Oh, picked off by the Marines. Very well done. Oh, but another Banshee? I just heard it. Where is it? There it is. Another Banshee harassing these Marines perfectly. Oh, but the Marines escapes with 14 HP again. I'm telling you, this Hellion and this Banshee, they are lucky. 2 siege tanks out here for Maru though. A few Marines, 4 or so. Finally getting up factory. Siege research being enabled. Wow, this sounds really interesting. Research. 2 more barracks being thrown down. So they're basically evening the odds here. However, a reactor being thrown down in the starport. He gave up on Banshee as soon as he saw those missile turrets. And what just happened there? A few Marines got picked off, I'm guessing. Oh my, he's just sniping these Marines with these Banshees. Oh my. Second base operational for Maru, getting those mule drops. Weapons 1 upgrade, and more harass from this Banshee on these Marines. Just incredible micro skills right here while macroing up in his base. And he's just killing the SCVs that are trying to build those extra barracks, or those barracks, yeah. That's right. And he finally picks off that one Banshee. And finally got the medevacs up, which means he can pop stim pretty freely. However, he doesn't have stim research yet. There it is, it's almost done. And what is this command center thrown down here? Now, I'm guessing he's using this purely for mules and training more SCVs at the same time. Now, Maru does have siege tech up, so TaeJa needs to be careful with this Marine push. He has no Marauders in the mix, however, he is building a lot of stuff, as you can see here. Let's look at the units lost tab for a second. Units killed, anyhow. And you can see that the units killed is 13 for Maru, and 6 workers already, compared to the 3 that TaeJa has killed. So definitely, I would say Maru, in units killed wise, is on the upper side. However, TaeJa now doing a drop inside. Oh, never mind. Saw the Marines and decided to back out. Got excited there for a second. Was about to, though. And once again, I'm sorry for the low quality video. Well, low graphing settings. Blah. Can't speak. Unloading these Marines over here. I'm guessing preparing to deny the 3rd that he's expecting to go up. Or maybe just positioning these here for going in with this little group here. About a good 8 Marines. Stim pack. Then upgrade. And TaeJa now taking his 3rd already. More medevacs and more marines. I have not seen a single marauder pumped out from this guy. Finally seeing a siege tank pumped out. Does he have siege check? Yes, he does. So all good there. Ooh, MaruPrime maybe going in for a drop. Oh my, that was that poor little marine right there. He could not do anything. And if you look around the map here, he just has marines posted on every expansion, totally denying Maru's third, which means TaeJa is going to be able to outmass him very fast. But Maru does have the advantage of having more siege tanks. And 3 more barracks thrown down from Maru, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. And finally moving that command center over to that third, I do believe. Yep. However, these marines here are ready to just cancel it. Totally cancel. A big force moving up north, probably going to drop in the main near the mineral line. And that force with the medevac might be able to 1-1 upgrades. 1-1 upgrades. So, I mean, they're pretty even except the combat shield. But you can see the supply here, 165 to 144. This is not going well in Maru's favor, even though he did harass. However, he does have that third active up now, leaving a few siege tanks here. But TaeJa has done a good job of shutting down most of the expansions. I think he had to let him have that third, though. Not much he could do there. Let's see what... Oh my! Big push coming out here for TaeJa. Multiple 5 siege tanks, a lot of marines. Not a single marauder in the mix. He's pushing towards the north side. And what we're gonna... Oh my! Push coming out from Maru too. Which one of them is gonna get their siege down fast enough? That is going to be the question. And now Maru does not even have the advantage of having more siege tanks. However, a 4th command center thrown down here for Maru. Oh my. Oh my. Are there army? Oh, massive drop in the back of the base. What is going to happen here? Oh, 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 siege hitting from the ground, canceling that 4th expansion. Notice all the medevacs instantly rushing up. However, not sure what he's doing with the siege tanks, to tell you the truth. Does a scan again. Unloading all these marines here, sending a scout in to see what he's up against. This is going to be a very close battle. Oh my, the marines stem. Oh my. Maru has more forces here to surround him. Oh, and he's going in. Oh my, those marines just getting shredded to... Oh, but the marines shredding through the siege tanks very fast. See, these siege tanks in the back of Maru's just totally destroying TaeJa's marines. And Maru is going to clean this one up fast. Definitely better from Maru's side. However, TaeJa does seem to be remacroing already very fast back in his base. And then again, he has the ability to do that. Throwing down his 4th here. Pulling up more marines from the bottom. And this is just going to be a crazy match. Check my time here. Okay, I'm good. 173 displayed to 154. However, Maru did come out on top. But then again, that was all of Maru's army. However, they're both remassing as fast as they can. TaeJa already with a bunch of marines and 2 more siege tanks. And what is he throwing down here? More barracks. Oh my. I think that's about the 20th barracks thrown down or something. And this is something you do not see a lot of people get, a sensor tower. You just really don't see people get it. But however, Maru coming out with a push here. Same with TaeJa. Oh my, this could be deadly. What is going to happen? Oh my. Oh. They're both kind of just wobbling around. They're trying to mirror the opponent. It's going to be who can get those sieges down and who can hit their shots. It's going to lead to them. And trying to take this 4th right here just in... Oh, Maru making a push over the top. TaeJa sees it. He knows it's coming. He's trying to get into position. Oh my. Oh my. Is Maru going to get the siege down? TaeJa has the siege down here. Oh, picking off the Vikings with a few marines. That was definitely worth it in Maru's opinion right there. 200. They just... The macro game up, and Maru. Oh, and all the Marines going in from TaeJa trying to pick up. Oh, and then just getting totally decimated by Siege. Lost a good 20 Marines right there, however getting healed up fastly by the Mermac. Tried to pick off some of those, but, I mean, Stim Marines and a drop into TaeJa's base. TaeJa can't hold this. He cannot. Oh, I did not see the siege. He will be able to hold that. And oh my gosh. You see TaeJa is taking control of this battlefield right here because he has the air advantage with this Viking. And that is what is you were going to see a lot with these siege versus siege battles, is they're going to mirror each other, and it's going to be whoever has better vision. And running all those Marines in now that he sees the siege tanks are defenseless. TaeJa running back up with his Marines. Maru getting those siege tanks in order, running those Marines out. Oh my, TaeJa just lost all of his siege tanks right there. And I did not see the drop here at bottom. Sorry, missed out on that. But and Maru looks like he's almost in closing now that he has his 4th and 5th bases almost fully operational. And Maru definitely using the siege tank management. And all these tanks gone for Maru. 2 tanks gone, 3 tanks, 4 tanks gone. Oh my, I'm not quite sure if that was worth it. I really don't know. It was good that he picked off those sieges, but lost a lot of Marines. Then again, he is pumping out a lot of Marines, as you can see with 20 barracks. And TaeJa really massing up those minerals. What is going to happen here, though? TaeJa definitely has had the Marine presence on the field. And as you see here, TaeJa does have more units lost, but it is still a very even game at this moment. There's not a set winner yet. Anyone can have. And the unsiege, is TaeJa going to push for this? Oh no, Maru's retreating a little bit back to mid. Does this mean TaeJa's going to push? It looks like it. Oh my. Taking control of that Zelnaga tower. Maybe going to try and snipe a 4th. Not. Is he going to try and snipe the 4th from back here? Oh my, he could get the sieges right there and just dominate that supply. Oh, but TaeJa knows it's coming, and he is ready to kill those siege tanks. And here we go, bomb, 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 boom, boom. And what is it? These siege tanks are sniping Maru's siege. And oh my gosh, big push from the Marines here at bottom, and they just killed about 3 siege tanks. However, it would have been suicide to push up farther. Now all those Minimax healing up as best they can. And you just notice this is like a scan war. It's like, scan, I can see your army. But TaeJa does have the high ground advantage here of being able to see down there with these siege tanks here. Even though he's, oh my, a drop from siege tanks into the 4th. But oh my gosh, siege tanks not siege just killed those very fast. You don't see that much play very often. Now TaeJa's securing that 4th. However, Maru is taking his 5th right now, which means he will be able to out-macro TaeJa. It's just, I'm not quite sure how this is going to go here. And sniped off whatever was right there. An air unit. But as you see in resources, TaeJa is definitely winning. There's no doubt about that. However, Maru, I feel, has been winning most of these team fights, but with Terran versus Terran, it really doesn't matter. They can re-macro up so fast if you're not harassing that mineral line. And so we're going to see a really long game here. And oh my gosh, he doesn't have the siege. Maru doesn't have the siege down. TaeJa is going to take this to his advantage, and oh my gosh, just picked off so many people, picking off all the siege tanks with those Marines. And Maru's Marines finally push back. That left Maru with about 4 siege tanks right there, and oh my gosh, stimming in as soon as he sees the unsiege. It's not going to be worth it though. Oh. As you see, that did not come out well for Maru. However, Maru is out expanding. I say that, but I'm wrong because there's another base right here. And oh my gosh, is there going to be another engagement? Just look at all the scans going down here. Oh, the sieges are sieged for Maru. TaeJa now sieging on the ramp. And, you know, with Terran versus Terran, you always see a giant mirror just right out of the range. And it's whoever has the sight dominance is going to win. And sniping off that Viking there. And now the medevac is taking the role. If I were that medevac driver, I'd be like, wait, you want me to go with one of our Viking drivers just died? Are you kidding me right now? And he's oh, here come the Vikings again. And he's like, don't worry, medevac, you can go back to sitting in your corner now. We got this under control, baby. And then, you know, she'll be all like, oh, thank you so much, Viking. And oh my, oh, right in the range of the siege tanks for, getting a few siege tanks pushed off. Ew, this is not a good place for TaeJa. He does not want those Marines getting near his siege tanks. Oh my gosh, TaeJa just lost all of his siege tanks. Oh my, I don't think he has any more left, and all there are these Marines left for TaeJa. However, Maru still in. Oh my gosh, big engagement here. I can't really and MaruPrime definitely coming out on top, killing all his Marines. He has the siege dominance here. He outplayed TaeJa all game with those sieges and just that positioning locations. And right here we have a little trade between siege versus siege, and you know, really, and we have a siege sniping these Marines, and Maru doesn't even seem to care. But you know, TaeJa just macroing up so fastly, but he did not have that siege dominance anymore that he had a few seconds ago over Maru. And now, trying to pick off these, oh my, picked off two, is it gonna, and the medevac picks up the third one, and TaeJa is going to engage this, picking off the siege tank. And this is still anyone's game, ladies and gentlemen. You notice the siege tank's back here now. TaeJa does not want to push that any farther. And oh my gosh, this is just crazy. And I never noticed this, but TaeJa did. If he has vision here, he can snipe a lot of these probes. They're not probes, they're SCVs. My bad. Don't be hating. And this siege tank. I would hate to be him right there. But TaeJa pushing into this expansion here. Siege tanks in the back, Marines in the front. Stimming on the Marines. I would be. Well, yeah. Sort of makes sense. However, Maru is not sieging at all. Interesting. Alright, Marines ready here. Here we go. And this is Marine versus Marine in sieges. Who has the better siege position? Maru definitely with the better. TaeJa losing all those Marines in a few siege tanks. All that TaeJa has remassing up very fast though, as I've stated all game. Definitely out macroing Maru. And if Maru can just get a few of these drops in TaeJa's base, you know, make him spread out his army, I feel like he's going to have a better way to do this, you know. However, Maru does have the very dominant siege tank wall, which TaeJa is not going to be to get. These Marines are gonna. Losing a lot of those Marines and almost that siege tank. They're literally on the edge. They position them perfectly to where they're on the edge. And oh no. What is Maru doing with these down here? Picking off this expansion. However, TaeJa here picking off this expansion. You see, causing Maru to move his Marine dominance down this way. However, yeah, taking out that expansion. I still have no clue who's getting. TaeJa is macroing up very fast. You can see him pumping out these Marines like crazy. I think both of these guys have lost their armies, probably 20%. And unsieging here, is he going to use this to his advantage, TaeJa? I'm not sure what's going to happen here. You know, Maru does look like he has the bigger army, but TaeJa's army is just more spread out. That's the thing. It's hard to really tell. And the Stem Marines picking off as many medevacs as that. Oh, just lost about 3 medevacs. Running straight into TaeJa. Siege tanks. Oh no, this is death for Maru. This is not good. Do not want to do that. He picked up the siege tanks. Is he gonna drop? He's gonna drop him right on top of their siege tank. Oh my gosh. No, he decides to run. This has been the craziest game I've ever seen. Alright, I'm coming down in second. And Maru. Yeah, I know. And Maru here, sieging up. Oh my. Maru here with nothing left. 58 supply left. He is out of minerals too. And we get the well played GG. And in that game, there's TaeJa outplayed. I wouldn't really know. I'd say Maru outplayed TaeJa with the siege tank thing, but at the very, very end, Maru just got caught off guard with those 7 siege tanks that TaeJa had down here in this corner right here, and it just totally destroyed his entire army, leaving him with nothing. And TaeJa definitely did a better job of canceling those expansions at the end, pushing out, being very aggressive with those marines and siege tanks, and that is called a good game. And I'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Demon Monkey. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you want to see any specific games. I'll try to get them for you. I had a really fun time commentating this game. It was an amazing game. 10 versus 10 here. Mass marine and siege tanks. And that is all. And as you see here in the top right, units lost. Maru eventually had more, but he had the resource lead, as you see here, but just couldn't keep up. He couldn't macro as fast as TaeJa could, re-macro that army up and pump it out as fast as that. But then again, these guys are way better than I am. So anyway, I'm gonna say rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see everyone later.